Hello, people of the interwebs. This is Brayden the Magician 1 coming to you from my bedroom on the floor with my DS playing Pokemon Soul Silver. That's a lot of words. Okay, today I'm going to show you the secret method of playing Voltorb Flip and winning almost every single time. Now, here's the first part of the secret method. You want to look at the bottom row. Now, do you see the bottom Voltorbs? You want to find the ones that have zeros. So this one has a 5 on top and a 0 on bottom. So just clear out that row to begin with. See, I've got that entire row cleared out. Next, go to the other row. I've got a 3, a 1, a 1, a 1, and a 0. Clear out the 0 at the bottom. Now, this works on almost every single thing. You just got to do a bunch of hard math in your head. It may hurt it a little bit, but hey, what you gonna do? Do you want to beat the game or do you want to have a headache? Most people would choose the headache. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Never mind. Okay, so next you want to go to the ones. Now, since this one is a 4-1, it's completely useless. And I'll show you why that works. If there are 4 numbers in here and there's 1 Voltorb and there are 5 rows, that means that there is a 1, 2, 3, 4. That means that there's 4 ones and there's 1 Voltorb. The ones are basically completely useless, so you want to go for the 2s and the 3s. Okay, and this one is also completely useless, and I'll explain that too. Because if there's 3 Voltorbs and there's 2 and there's 5, 2 plus 3 is 5. And there's 5 rows. So that means that there would be 2 1s and 3 Voltorbs. So these 2 rows are completely useless. And so is this one. It's the same as that one. So we've already knocked out a bunch of rows. So that means we're left with these, and these. That's how much we've knocked out in just the first couple seconds. Next, you want to choose any random block. You want to mostly go for the high ones like the 6. Today we're going to start out low with the 5s. Okay, so here's what you want to do. Go to the 5 and count. 2, 3, 4, 5. And since there's 1 Voltorb, that means that we've already found the 2 in that row. So this row is completely useless. So we've just got 5 more blocks to go through. Now, this one is completely useless too. So let's see again. Okay, so let's look at this row too. I'm getting confused as I go along. Okay, so you've got 1 here, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means that there's a 2 in that row. Now you want to go down to bottom. That one cannot be it, because that row is completely useless. Now let's count this one to see if that one's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this row is completely useless too. So that means that it's this one. It's simple math. Well, not too simple. I'd say it's pretty hard, but yeah. So, yeah. Now let's go on to the next one, which is this one. It's a 6-1. Wait a minute, hang on. So I don't think we're done with this row. Let's count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but there's 2. So that means that there is a 3 on one of these. And it can't be that one and it can't be that one. So that means it's this one. And guess what? I just cleared the game. That's how easy it is. And I got 24 coins just by doing that. And I have gotten 2,152 coins ever since I started this game, just by using the secret method. I started using the secret method when I had 0 coins, and that was just 3 days ago. Imagine what you could get in a week. Yeah. Now, I'm just going to show you Voltorb level 2, just in case you get a little confused again. So I'm going to show you a different scenario. So, you've got 1 0 on the bottom and 1 0 on the right. So remember, just fill out those. Boom, 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 boom. So that means that we've got those blocks that are not filled yet. Now, do you remember that 4 and 1 do not go together? Also the same as 1 and 4. And 2 and 3 do not go together as long as 3 and 2. So these rows are already canceled out. And so is these two. So all that we have left are these 2 rows. So these 2 rows are the only ones that have valuables in them. And since we've already canceled out these 2, that means that it can only be these. So we have already just got 4 blocks to go. So let's do some simple math. So if there's 3 here, that means that one of these is a Voltorb. Now, it could be those. It's definitely those, but we don't know which one it is in here. So we'll come back to that row, and we'll see which one has the Voltorbs. So let's go to here. This one's only got 1, so it's probably one of the Voltorbs is over there. So we've just got canceled out those. So now here's where the hard part begins. Guessing. Guessing is one of the hardest parts ever in this game. Okay, so let's try some guessing. I'm going to guess this one. It's correct. That's a simple guessing game. And guess what? I got that one as well. Oh, whoops. That's how simple it is to guess. And don't guess until you've mastered this method. Guessing is never the answer unless you feel completely comfortable about it. So now this row is completely cleared out. Because if you do the math, 3, 6, 7, 8, and since there's 1 Voltorb, that makes sense. So now all that we've got left are these 2. So now let's do the math again. If there are 2 here, and there's 3, that means that we don't use these. We don't use these, and we don't use these. Now, here's where the guessing begins. Before we try guessing, I'm going to try to do some simple math. So, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there's 1 Voltorb. So that means that this row is done. So that means that you click on this one. And if it says that, it's either a Voltorb or it is. See, I just got 81 coins by doing simple math. And then the game cleared. That's how simple it is to use the secret method. And you can get a number of coins. If you get 9,999 coins, you can unlock a Porygon. A Porygon is very awesome. Okay, well this video is getting pretty long, and I probably shut off my camera. So see you next time in a how-to video. Bye.